Starting a business with no budget is never a good idea, but it was forced by circumstance. So NOMU was always supposed to be an experiment, and it turned out to be a happy sort of experiment along the way. We never set out deliberately to have this business in the format or configuration that it has grown into. So I think to make it seem deliberate would be dishonest. I think a more realistic description is that we had no idea what we were doing, and we have been pleasantly surprised by the outcome, and that is still our business model today, which is a little scary. Don't go into food. Don't marry your business partner. Never send the eponymous email when you're angry. That's crucial. And also, when you're up to your eyeballs in it, try to keep your eyes and your ears open and your mouth shut. That's always a good lesson. NOMU is a brand that isn't afraid to be different, and it also isn't afraid to try new things. So although that's never a flawless process, and it's never without its perils, NOMU's always had the freedom to make its mistakes in public, and that's not something big brands are able to do. So we're able to respond more quickly, we're able to take chances more quickly, we're able to make mistakes more deliberately and learn from them. And I think that's always stood us in good stead. But the truth behind the core truth of NOMU has always been better packaging, better quality, better offering at a not unreasonable price. This is how we've built the business, around those sorts of core principles. The most noticeable change in the consumer is that they're more informed. They're more not that they were ever easy to fool, they've never been that at all, but they are more able to make informed decisions now. So you have to be sure of what you put in front of them. They can see through a thinly clad product more easily. They're also slightly more thinly skinned. A consumer now feels more precious about the rands or cents or dollars that they give to you in good faith. And you have to deliver on that, otherwise they'll make you pay for it. And I don't think that's wrong. A modern consumer is more empowered than they used to be, and more confident, but unfortunately not always with the right cause. So they are different, but not necessarily in a bad way. First advice is give everything a try. Be open to experimentation. Don't be afraid of failure. And if you can, make your mistakes on someone else's buck, if possible. Learn through errors that don't cost you, but don't be afraid of making those mistakes, because they're invaluable. And if you don't see where if you never learn through making mistakes, you're actually not growing. So yeah, I'd say just give everything a bash. Don't be frightened of falling over. Great bands that I'm listening to at the moment. I'm going through a classics phase again, so I'm listening to a lot of Motown and Aretha Franklin, Marvin Gaye. I'm really getting back into that again, which is great. There's always room for great 80s big hair bands, so if there's a moment in your day for some Motley Crue or some Cult, I suggest that. Some podcasts that I would listen to, This American Life is fantastic. I really love that. I thought S-Town was brilliant. I like Dan Collins' Hardcore History. There are too many to mention. I spend a lot of time avoiding normal radio and trying better to find sort of podcasts that I can connect with, and that's not always easy. But yeah, other than that, good tequila. I recommend that. I'm going through a strong tequila phase, and just finding the time to be stupid and childish, because we're all so bloody grown up all the time, which is painful. I hope that was helpful. We're always available to answer questions. And we're looking forward to the next engagement with Red and Yellow. This has been fantastic. Thank you.